Hey everyone, I went for a quick lunch with a friend yesterday, and he is just launching his podcast, and he was asking about some of the best ways to increase his views on his podcast. So I decided that this would make a really good video tutorial. Here are 6 traffic secrets that are free and easy for you to get more views or more fans to your pages. Now, make sure you click the subscribe button and hit the bell for any notifications for more awesome videos on how to make your social media awesome here with social media awesomeness. All right, let's get started. So one of the first and easiest ways to get traffic to your uh, videos, podcasts, anything else is going to be through forums. Reddit is awesome. If you have a topic that is applicable to Reddit. Now, some of my channels, the topics are not applicable to Reddit, so I avoid it, but it definitely is a great place to get some traffic and some traction for your videos or your podcasts. Now, make sure that you are participating in the community to some degree and not just spamming the community by saying, okay, I'm putting this up here and hoping that people will watch it. So you need to engage in other threads and other forums and sort of build your community that way. Now, the other if Reddit is not a good fit for you, we're going to take a look at some scuba diving stuff just for fun. Now, these are also good options on how to use forums. So if Reddit's not a good fit, use other forums. Every niche out there still has forums that are somewhat active, maybe a little less active than they used to be, but they're definitely a good place. Smaller niches, smaller communities. This one is a scuba forum. You can go in, uh, build your presence, build your following, comment. If you have the other nice thing here is if someone's asking a question and you have a video that answers that question or a podcast that answers that question, make sure you go and share the link, but don't be spammy about it. Make sure it's applicable. So that's the key thing here is so many people have gotten spammy with their social media and trying to get views that we want to make sure that we dial it back and we're always focused on, is it applicable? Does it apply? Is this part of my community? Am I making an effort here? So quick and easy. It doesn't take a lot to build a community and sort of integrate on forums and boards. The next thing you're going to want to do is you want your own blog on your own site because it gives people one more way to find you and the Google search engines and another way to find you. So you always want to be building that SEO out. But the other fun thing that you can do is guest blog. So we're looking at another scuba blog here, and the easy way to find out if one of these blogs will allow you to guest blog, and again, make sure that the content you have is going to be applicable to their subscribers, because they're not just going to let anyone blog. They want people who bring value to their site. And on this one, you can actually see that you can write for them quick and easy, just email them and actually set that up. So a lot of these blogs are always looking for content, contributors, that kind of thing. So it's easy to position yourself for a guest blog. You can do that once. You can do a recurring piece. Always a great way to sort of leverage someone else's fans and build your own following. Now, the next piece we're going to talk about, a lot of people do, but they end up making it super, super spammy. And you really need to be participating in the communities to make this one effective. And it's a great way to get traffic, but try not to be too spammy. So go to Facebook groups. Again, if your content is applicable. So I'm not going to do a learn how to scuba dive post in a video, post blog, whatever, in selling scuba gear. Okay, so I'm going to look for something that's a little more relevant to my channel, maybe 2 or 3 different groups, and then actually sort of integrate, comment, participate in that group, and help people out. And then in doing so, I'm going to grow my social media following through there, increase the views. All right, now moving right along. Here's another great way to get some traction. IFTTT, it's if this, then that. What this does is actually allows you to automate things. So what I can do is when I upload a YouTube video, it actually automatically posts to my blog, and then it automatically posts to a few other places. So it automatically posts to Twitter. It will automatically post to Tumblr. Tumblr, I literally have done nothing on, but it's one more, especially with YouTube, you want a few backlinks. It is one more place that it links your video to. And I log in there once in a while just to make sure everything's still connected. But it's another great way to sort of get your video podcast out there, give it some reach, give it some leverage, make sure that it is working. So this is another great way to automate things. This has been a lifesaver because I know time is of the essence, and when you're trying to get this video, blog, post, podcast, wherever you're trying to get it out there. Next thing you want to do is go and find some YouTube videos that are similar and relevant. So if you did a video on how to do your clear your ears, you want to sort of be in some of these how to do scuba diving. And then look at the comments. And in the comments, if there is a place where it's relevant or a video that's relevant, hey, check this out. And then just link your video. Again, be careful. A lot of people are super spammy with this one. Only do this on videos where it is relevant. All right, last and not least, we are going to play with the algorithm. We have to play with the algorithm in order to get the reach on any platform. Doesn't matter if it's TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You need to know the algorithm and know your peak times for posting for your fans. If you know that your fans are free on a Saturday afternoon, that's when you're going to post. If you know your most important piece, if you know that they're free on a Tuesday afternoon, then do it then. Try to make sure that you know your market, your person, your avatar, whatever you want to call them. Make sure that you know them and you are actually playing to the algorithm. And that changes about every 6 months. So right now, everything's a big push for video with IGTV. Facebook is loving video, has been for several years now. It's just making sure that if you can create, even with a podcast, if you can put a picture to it and create it into a video, put it onto or even a link, a little video teaser into your Facebook post just to get some traction and then drive people out to the podcast. There's so many ways to do video. Just make sure that you're playing to the algorithm. So that means most of them, almost all of them, need you to post consistently. If you stop here and there, you're never going to get reach. So you need to be posting daily, if not twice a day, depending on the platform. Make sure that you're consistently posting, you're building your audience, you're interacting with your fans, and doing all those things that the algorithm loves. But that is a whole nother video, so make sure you hit that subscribe button because we will get there and talk about how to play to the algorithm and what you need to do. And we'll have more great tips on how to make your social media awesome. Yay!